Hey everyone! Today, I'm showing you how to make the most tender, juicy pork ribs using an Instant Pot and finishing them in the oven. This method cuts cooking time in half without compromising on flavor. Let's get started. First, season your ribs generously. I'm using salt, black pepper, garlic powder. You can use any of your favorite seasoning. Make sure to coat every inch of the meat. Marinate these ribs for at least 4 hours. The longer they sit, the more flavor they'll absorb. I like to do this the night before for maximum taste. I'm using Costco ribs today, and the quality of these ribs is absolutely amazing. When you're ready to cook, place a steamer rack inside your Instant Pot. Add 1 cup of water. Arrange ribs on the rack. Make sure they're not overlapping. Close the lid. Set the valve to sealing. Press pressure cook and set the timer for 25 minutes. Set 22 minutes if you have less than 2 pounds of ribs. Now, here's what happens next. The Instant Pot will start heating up. This takes a little time, depending on how many ribs you're cooking. You'll know it's ready when the float valve pops up. Once that happens, the actual cooking time begins. When the timer finishes, the Instant Pot will start the natural release process. We'll let it sit for 5 minutes, before carefully releasing the remaining steam. While you're waiting for the natural release, preheat the oven to 375 Fahrenheit. When the 5 minutes of natural release are complete, it's time to carefully release the remaining steam. Use a long spatula or wooden spoon to turn the steam release valve to venting. This protects your hands from the hot steam that will rapidly escape. Once the float valve drops completely, you can safely open the Instant Pot lid. Take a look, your ribs are now fully cooked and incredibly tender. Carefully transfer the ribs to a baking tray. Use tongs to handle the hot meat, and try to keep the ribs in a single layer without overlapping. Now comes the flavor-enhancing step. Grab your favorite barbecue sauce and generously brush it all over the ribs. Don't be shy. Coat every inch to get that perfect glossy, caramelized finish. Place the tray in your preheated 375 Fahrenheit oven and bake for 15 minutes. This will help the barbecue sauce set and create those beautiful, slightly crispy edges. Halfway through, I like to add another layer of barbecue sauce. Then, for the perfect finish, bush with honey and broil at 400 Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. Look at these beauties. Tender, glossy, traditional oven-baked ribs can take up to 2 to 3 hours of cooking time. With this method, you're looking at just 1 to 1.5 hours total. That's almost cutting your cooking time in half. Enjoy your ribs, and I'll see you in the next recipe.